Now, just when you thought it was over, another twist in the fight for the new FBI headquarters. Is it too soon for Greenbelt to declare victory?
Plus a string of ATMs targeted. One involved a gun. They happened minutes apart in Fairfax County. Could these cases be connected?
Out of control car thefts in D.C.
Since COVID, it seemed like someone punched a button and everything was turned upside down.
Could the city's new pilot program help make things right?
And later on, responding to long wait times in the emergency department. A Maryland county says it has a plan.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Susan Tran, filling in for Thasmin Mahfouz. And tonight, the head of the FBI is out with this alert saying that there could have been a conflict of interest in the selection process for the new FBI headquarters.
Yeah, that's right. Last night, the General Services Administration, which oversaw the process, declared Greenbelt, Maryland the winner over Virginia. But in a scathing letter obtained by DC News Now, FBI Director Christopher Wray tells the head of the GSA that the selection was about playing politics and not best for the Bureau's needs.
Now, the GSA says that it picked the Maryland site in part because it was less expensive and had better access to public transportation. But Wray says a senior GSA executive overruled the board and picked the property that was once owned by a former employer. According to Wray's note, WMATA, which once employed that executive, was the owner of the land there in Greenbelt.
Yeah, following Wray's letter, Virginia's elected leaders put out a joint statement calling for the decision to be reversed. They say, in part, it is clear that this process has been irrevocably undermined and tainted. Responding to those allegations, the head of the GSA says it stands by the agency's work and that officials followed all laws and ethical considerations. Despite the concerns, Maryland leaders and locals are still celebrating. Prince George's County Executive Angela Alsobrooks says the decision has been made and it needs to be honored.
This is transformational. This is an economic, a once-in-a-generation economic opportunity for Prince George's County.
It's a beautiful idea because we got Goddard Space Flight Center, we got USDA, now the FBI.
And as you just heard also, Brooke, she says that this new site would be a huge win for the economy there.
That's right. Our Jan-Marie Sisse joins us live tonight. And Jan-Marie, you spoke to the other leaders about the economic impact. There's also some concern, though.
Yeah, that's right. So the plan is for the next upcoming years for this parking lot behind me here at Greenbelt Metro Station to be the home of the new FBI headquarters. But that also raises some questions about our local economy, the new housing development coming with this project, and the businesses around here.
The excitement level is definitely way beyond 10.
Prince George's County leaders like Angie Rogers are excited about the decision to move the FBI headquarters to Greenbelt.
We have envisioned for that site a roughly 2 million square feet of mixed-use developments. That's hotel, office, residential, retail, restaurants to complement the new headquarters. So that's additional opportunity for businesses.
And U.S. Representative Glenn Ivey agrees.
Building the headquarters is going to be great for the building trades, for construction workers and the like. This will be great for current employees who work at headquarters downtown, and I think about 40% of them live in Prince George's County.
But this could also mean prices in the area could go up for housing and businesses. But Rogers says they're going to try their best to avoid that.
County Executive Alsobrooks says all the time, we cannot have quality economic development without affordable housing. We would definitely be looking at prioritizing our resources for delivering affordable housing.
As for local businesses, the goal is to get them to stay as this new project comes to the area.
It's going to require the attention of us as government to make sure that we're looking after those businesses that have been with us all along to make sure that they can stay.
And although it's still early to tell, but leaders say this decision would do a lot of good for the county.
This decision by GSA is really kind of the cherry on top of all the work that we've been doing to grow our economy.
Now, there's still a lot more discussion that needs to be had when it comes to this new FBI building coming to the Greenbelt area, but we will continue to keep you updated on the latest. For now, reporting in Greenbelt, Maryland, I'm Yamarie Sase, DC News Now.
All right, Yamarie, and let's talk more about this topic as Maryland Governor Wes Moore is planning to have a news conference about this new headquarters tomorrow. It is scheduled for 9 in the morning right there in the Greenbelt area, and we're going to be sure to bring you all the new updates throughout the day.
All right, meanwhile, your favorite giant pandas are now back in their homeland after leaving National Zoo. The 2,000-pound bears arrived at China this morning, and they certainly flew out in style, taking this 19-hour charter flight aboard this special FedEx plane. The pandas traveled with massive carry-on that included roughly 300 pounds of bamboo, carrots, sweet potatoes, and leaf eater biscuits for them.
And then there are these time-lapse videos of crews putting together all of the finishing touches on the plane before the pandas were headed out. These are VIPs, and they seriously got the VIP treatment for their entire travel. I mean, that must be what, a 19-hour
flight. And you know, those 3 pandas, I'm sure they flew first class.
Yeah,
right?
They had their own personal chartered plane. Impressive.
Not bad at all, right? All right, and they actually refueled in Anchorage. Yes, our chief meteorologist's hometown.
All right, Janessa, it's not going to get that cold that fast, is it?
You know, that warmed my heart right there. Thank you, Julia, for putting that in the story right there. Yeah, Anchorage is my hometown, and so really we're not talking about that kind of cold air across the DMV. We are tracking a little bit of rain showers across the region. You can see right now the rain has left us. We dealt with it earlier this afternoon into your early evening, and now sitting out towards Delaware. So a few high clouds out there. It's pretty comfortable across the region. But the winds, they are starting to kind of kick up a little bit due to that front crossing the region. Temperatures are playing nice as well. There's a bit of a chill, and that is due to the cold front, but we're still into the 50s and 60s. It's starting to get chilly for Kaiser into the Cumberland area. Regionally, there was the front, and so all that cool air that you're seeing in Detroit and Chicago is about to make its way across the East Coast. Here's what I'm talking about with the wind gusts. They have been pretty consistent across Northern Virginia into the metro area. Let's talk about tomorrow morning. We have rain that's going to start around 1 a.m. and so I don't have green lights tonight. This is not a heavy duty rain, but it will be impactful for your early morning commute. Let's look at rain totals and when the rain starts to stop for your Friday. Your full forecast, it's coming up.
All right, in the district, there has been this huge surge of stolen cars. Police say this is a crime that is up 100% from this time last year. It is not only frustrating, but of course, so frightening for so many people. Now, DC police, they are stepping in, hoping to help stop and curb the violence. Our Marielle Carbone is in Southeast for us tonight with more on how investigators are really hoping technology can help track the stolen cars.
So much so all of these drivers lined up in some cases for hours just to get their hands on one of these, an AirTag. That way, if their car does go missing, they can find it.
I'm concerned about safety. There's been a lot of car thefts lately.
And driver Deborah Richardson says that makes daily tasks like going to the bank nerve-wracking.
Since COVID, it seemed like someone punched a button and everything was turned upside down.
So far this year, car thefts have surpassed 6,000 and carjackings nearly 900. Videos like this are becoming normal, and frustrated neighbors are hanging signs like this to warn people. How much do you worry about that happening?
All the time, actually.
So Richardson joined this long line of drivers, picking up a free Apple AirTag to place in her car.
Good, you here for the AirTag?
Thursday, the Metropolitan Police Department handed out tags and titles to drivers. It's part of a pilot program aimed at addressing and solving the surge of car thefts in these 6 areas of the district.
We looked at the highest density of carjackings.
Sergeant Anthony Walsh says other cities like New York and Denver are seeing success with similar programs. He hopes the same can happen here.
We're hoping that it'll prevent it, right? They know, hey, this is being tracked. The owners can quickly look at where their vehicle is. Law enforcement can find it quickly.
You mind if I assist you?
In the district, we have had our issues with,
cards being taken.
Mark Carter grabbed a tag for his mother.
The recovery rate is a little low. Anything we can do on our part, it helps.
I guess it helps them find it if they don't crash it.
Gregory Anderson hopes his tag will bring some peace of mind.
Just worried about if someone takes my car.
And police would not say how many air tags or tiles they've given out, but based on what we've seen, I think it's fair to say hundreds of drivers now have this added layer of protection in their cars across the district. Reporting in Southeast, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
And developing now at 9 after a marathon meeting that lasted nearly 24 hours, Prince William County Planning Commissioners are telling supervisors to deny the highly controversial Digital Gateway project. That meeting, which started at 2 p.m. on Wednesday, didn't end until midday Thursday. At stake, a massive plan to rezone more than 2,100 acres of land in western Prince William County to house a massive data center project. But this does not mean the project's over. The next step, it'll go before the county board. That's expected to happen before the end of this year.
Tonight, Fairfax County School Board is on the verge of picking a new name for a school that it says was originally named for a man who did a lot for the district, but also shared some unacceptable values.
Yeah, our Northern Virginia reporter Max Marcilla has a story from the ongoing meeting.
The Fairfax County School Board has been considering a change to this building for a while. W.T. Woodson High School on Main Street in Fairfax, a building that has stood since 1962 in a district with more than a century and a half of history, but one that's now under a microscope.
Change is hard, but change can be good.
Vanessa Hall has 2 kids at Woodson High, a school whose namesake, Wilbert Tucker Woodson, was Fairfax County superintendent from 1929 to 1962. But in a 1959 memo, he wrote, "The order to desegregate schools is highly improper and infringes on human rights." The leading candidate to replace W.T. Woodson is Carter G. Woodson, a historian born in Virginia known by many as the father of Black history.
We shouldn't have the name of a segregationist on our school any more than Joe McCarthy's name should be on a school.
When this change was first proposed, there were people immediately on board. Hall was one of them. And then there were people, including many Woodson alumni, who didn't want this change. One of them was Jason Davis, who graduated more than 4 decades ago. But tonight, he tells us over the course of this process, he changed his mind.
It was an emotional issue.
Davis says some of his classmates have resisted this change, but upon learning of W.T. Woodson's past beliefs, he's moved to now support a change, balancing honoring a school he says is a part of him without honoring a man whose views he can't support.
You're honoring the facility, you're honoring the alumni, you're honoring your teachers, past and present.
Reporting in Fairfax County, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.